Alright, we're live. So that means the pants come off, yes? What?
Yeah,
Fuck pants. The man said it, fuck pants. Alright. Oh, my setup's all fucking jank.
I mean, that's the first thing that I do when I get home. Pants off.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to like reset up the flat screen. I had the boob tube up when I was playing fucking NES and shit.
Yeah.
So you gotta take off.
No, I'm good.
Alright, give me like 5 minutes. I need to kind of like figure out where I want this fucking flat screen now. Hold on.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh.
What the fuck was that? $305.
Okay. Well, everything. Why do I do this to myself? What the fuck? Okay. I need like the third monitor because the 40, the flat panel is my gaming one. I need like 3 for like streaming.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought about hooking up my TV as a third, but I'm like, eh. I don't really need it.
So I like trying to have chat at a readable point.
Right.
How is this? I like it. Alright. Okay, that was like 3 minutes, but almost about the 5 minutes. Sorry.
You know, they sell 43-inch gaming like monitors, but they're like
Oh, I know they do.
they're supposed to be at like 144 hertz or whatever, but they're fucking like $3,000.
I know they do.
They're expensive.
If we're gonna be going $3,000, we can put a down payment on a vehicle at that point.
Yeah, right. Or build like 3 decent PCs.
No, I just need like a real basic run-of-the-mill 1080p, nothing real fast responsing, just something that's static for like watching YouTube or just chat or something.
Right. I have a 19.5-inch Acer monitor left over.
Yeah, hold on to that. I got plans to get one anyway. Pretty sure I can find one of them for like $100 or something and be like, ah, fuck it, I'll just get it.
The one I have, I bought for $70 because I got it like the day after fucking Black Friday.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, I bought it for like $70. It was 19.5 inches. So I'm like, I mean, it's tiny, but it's a nice little 60 hertz, 1080p 60 hertz monitor. I don't have the box for it anymore, but.
Because what I would do is I'd probably get the 40 off of the main 3 inputs on the graphics card, and then Just take that HDMI and just plug it into that just real static, whatever, 5 millisecond, 7 millisecond response time monitor for just chat and OBS and shit.
Yeah. Keep all the little extras on the last monitor, while you keep your game on the main and maybe like chat on the second.
Yep.
Yeah. If I ever get good enough internet to stream, I will probably end up doing a 3-monitor setup. Until then.
Oh, dude, you hanging out's already a plus. It's nice to hear from you again, really.
Yeah, I've been trying to be more active in everyone's channels recently, just because, like, I would go on these weird stints where, like, I wouldn't even be in, like, Josh's channel for more than, like, a month without saying something.
Right. Like I said, I respect the man. Hopefully shit's alright over there, wherever he's at in Indiana. Hopefully he's alright.
Yeah, I asked him earlier. He says it doesn't seem like anything huge is going on. He's like, it's a college town, so it's like it's something that they're not, you know, afraid to get involved in, but also not afraid to not.
Oh yeah. No, I get that. That's good that he's... Nothing's started yet over there anyway, who knows. Our buddy, Dynamite, he said shit was starting up over there. I think I want to say he's in Illinois, I think. That ain't cool.
Yeah, I can see Chicago going up, too. Pretty much any major city
Yeah.
gone up, you know? Like, Billings, Montana isn't a major city. Like, Helena, like, this Royal was talking about, that's like the capital of Montana.
Right.
That's kind of, shit's kind of going on there, but still, even then, it's 6 people. Nobody lives in Montana. I mean, shit.
Not many. Man versus Game used to. Not anymore, though.
Not anymore. I don't even remember where he left.
I think he went west. I think...
Oh, I think it was Washington State. I think he said he was going to either Washington or Oregon.
Yeah, it was one of them two. And I know Ezekiel was also heading that way, too, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think the both of them were in Montana at one point.
Yeah, I knew Man vs. Game was. I didn't know about...
Oh, yeah, Man was in Montana for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I think he basically grew up and spent his 30s and some 40s in there, honestly. I know he's older than me.
I was in his last stream that he did right before he was like, hey guys, I'm going to be moving, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, interesting. And then that's when he mentioned Montana, and I had totally forgotten up until that point that he was, you know, in Montana. So I had to go tell him. I'm like,
Right.
"That's the streamer that lives in Montana," and he's like, what? Yeah. No, I mean, I tried contacting my buddy Nathan, so I hope he's okay. He's up in Orlando.
Oh, shit. Did you get a text yet, or no?
Nope.
No? Shit.
I sent him a video thing on Snapchat. I'm like, well, told him, I was like, well, you had noticed, which I know he had. I'm like, you had noticed people are going crazy over what happened in Minnesota, and just wanted to make sure you're okay, that kind of shit. And
Right.
back from him, I don't even know if he fucking looked at the thing. I haven't checked. But he was
I just send snaps. That's all I do. They respond, they respond. They don't, they don't.
Exactly. So considering he hasn't responded to me yet, I'm like, alright.
Well, yeah, you might want to, like, check if it got, like, opened or whatever. I would do that at the minimum. Especially at Orlando.
Yeah. I will when it's not 3 in the morning.
Just creeping on Snapchat at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, right. I sent it to him, I think, yesterday night.
Oh.
It was right before I took my special thing.
Yeah.
And went to bed. I remember sending it to him while I was still on the computer.
Yeah.
I had been talking to another friend who also lives in Florida. She was talking about how like her mom works up in Orlando and shit.
Right.
How like apparently Tampa had, and then another person in a different Discord channel, they work for road construction. Yeah, Tampa.
Right.
Gone up too. And then as I was getting to work, we heard apparently that either people were planning or already starting to loot some of the places, so they closed down the big touristy shopping plaza. And I only say it's touristy because it's right by the airport.
Yeah.
It's got bars and shit in there too, so people go there to fucking party and whatnot. But downtown, Fort Myers, probably where it's the worst, and we did see like 2 or 3 cops head in that general direction. So
Yeah.
that's where City Hall is. That's where fucking courthouse is. So
Hey, Dynamite. How's everything at your end? Because I was assuming you're around the Illinois area? I could be wrong. Because, the guy I was talking about's no longer in lockdown right now. He was able to get out of his store. He still has to work, though. He's actually in the voice call right now. We were talking about, Blaze's Beastly. Because he's over in Indiana, and nothing's really started up yet in Indiana where he's at.
yeah, my friend in Colorado said that they were vandalizing all of the historical monuments and shit. They're spray painting them and hitting all the walls, tagging that kind of stuff. And there's a curfew up there, and nobody was obeying it last night. And she's just outside of Denver, I believe. Also, why the fuck does this store have a mailbox?
That way you can tear it down and bitch and complain that it got torn down and get another one.
Right.
Ooh. Sudden lightning storm in Xenoblade, very nice. I'm okay with this.
And I still need to fucking finish Red Dead Redemption 2 and fucking Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
I need to get... I think I'm going to play that on my last day off here. Some 7 Remake. You're in the southern suburbs of Chicago and nothing's started yet. Oh, good. Good.
Good.
But we'll respect that. We didn't pretend we didn't learn that. That'll be the code of, you know, friends and stuff. We didn't really read that or anything.
Oh man.
It's all fucked up, man.
time to hit the reset button. Or skip to the future and hope to God the world isn't on fire by then.
All right.
I found another friend of mine. I'm like, I'd skip right to 2030. If we don't have flying cars by then, I would be pissed off. I was like, if Back to the Future said we'd had them in like 2013. It's 2020 and nothing happened.
Yeah, I get that. And yeah, I try and respect where everyone kind of lives and stuff. Whenever I say I'm going to go visit Lenifis, I'll just say, I'm just going to go to the underwater sea base. And sadly, that's almost kind of heading that way anyway. Because where I have to go visit him, I damn near dip down to almost the Great Lake water level. Well, it's the great dip from the, just the natural erosion from the lakes just, you know, eating away the earth. Yeah. It's always going to be naturally lower at a lake front and whatnot. Right. It's not as severe as heading to, like, some other places, but it's a pretty good dip. All my ears pop almost every time I go.
No, they're closed. Yeah. You can buy through the window if you need to, but other than that, you can't go inside.
Oh, you're just helping out customers?
Guy was just asking if they were closed. I was like, yeah. They can't really open the doors, but you can purchase through the little window if you need to, but I think he's kidding.
So if you need smokes or some shit, just go to the window. Yeah, just head to the window and they'll take care of you. Anyway. Oh. Wait, hold on. My chat's in the wrong spot. There we go. No, I'd set up my stream layout to represent the I'd have Mario layout when I was playing Mario. Dude, I totally get it. I'm probably gonna have a beer or two, and I don't let friends drink alone anyway, so you won't be alone for long, friend.
I could drink on the job. I fucking join you too, but.
Well, that's alright. Don't worry about it, dude. You can have a drink when you get home, and we'll take your word for it. How's that sound?
Plus, it's 3:22, and we're not allowed to buy alcohol after 2 a.m.
Well, we'll take your word for it this time. It's alright. 9 Hans. So we're looking.
I fucking threw it out somehow, so I fucking had a headache all night. Took Tylenol twice, and it still hasn't gone away.
Did you throw the shoulder, or did you dislocate it?
I threw it.
You threw it, okay.
Did some heavy lifting and shit this weekend.
Ew.
Doing a little garden project, so I was lifting like bags of rocks. These really heavy cement pavers and shit.
You definitely threw it, then you made it angry.
Yep, and it's always my left shoulder. I don't know why it's never my right. It's always my fucking left, and that's not even my dominant hand. Like,
And a lot of you gotta be careful with that heavy lifting and stuff. It's all in the posture, your leg taking on the weight and whatnot. And I don't know if you like twist or not. You definitely don't want to be twisting, because that'll definitely really fuck you up too. The lifting is, there's a lot to it to lifting. You don't want to short yourself on anything of lifting. You want to do everything proper, otherwise you will wake up with a really angry spine or shoulder or something.
Well, see, before I left the house, everything was fine. My eyes just hurt because I hadn't fucking slept like almost at all today. So like, I just figured it was from that. But then like, as we actually started getting to the store, and then we got locked in, and I guess part of the stress and the fact that my shoulder was bugging me, fucking, kind of like added to the.
That and taking rests and breaks and stuff is very essential. I mean, if you're just lifting shit for like an hour straight, oh yeah, that's gonna irritate things fast.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was a weightlifting kid in high school. I kind of know a thing or two about the lifting and shit.
Yeah, my friend Gwen was a weightlifter too, but. Why she never had these kinds of pointers for me. But yeah, no, it wasn't like I was doing it for a long period of time. I would say it was like a half an hour max, but still.
Half hour continuous? Like you were lifting something for a half hour?
Well, it was, so Friday, it was those pavers. I had to pick them up and load them into my car, and then pick them up, bring them outside, and put them in the backyard. And then Saturday, it was like these 30-pound bag of pond rocks, as they were called. And I lifted like 7 bags of those into a wheelbarrow, and then had to lift that entire wheelbarrow with all the fucking bags of rocks in it, weighed by like 2 pounds. Some shit. I don't even think I can lift that much on a daily basis if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And then I had to move that. Fucking, I was picking up one of those bags at a time and laying them out where my mom wanted them.
And doing that shit for half hour straight, you're gonna irritate some muscles. You're gonna do that for sure. It don't take long.
Yeah. I mean, it was fine the night of, and obviously, like.
Oh, I've watched some of those World's Strongest. It's like, holy shit, no thanks.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine the caloric count that you need to maintain all of that mass that you have for muscle. It'd be just insane.
Like thousands of calories. That kind of shit.
And it mostly has to be protein as well. It's just like, oh my god, no.
A lot of eggs and meats and shit.
Mostly white meat. You want red meat. Red meat's actually really bad. You want like chicken and turkey and stuff if you go the meat way.
Exactly.
You can have red meat, but just don't rely on it for helping you build your muscle. It's mostly more for like the satisfying craving type of thing.
Yeah. Let's see, where is my Red Dragon keyboard at?
Timbuktu.
I mean, it left Shangri-La, so it's kind of close, I guess.
I wasn't fucking serious, dude.
18:42 local time. I don't know what time that is. I'm not.
18:42. That's let's see. 3 o'clock is 15, so 3 hours after that. 6:48.
6 processed at Miami Gateway, US. So
Basically, 7 p.m. Basically.
Yeah. So it's in Miami right now. Says it'll be here.
Oh yeah, like you gotta be careful with like some of like photos and stuff of like legitimate cut, and then there's like that spray painted cut or whatever that's on folks that are supposedly ripped or not ripped or whatever. When I was younger doing my lifting days, I still have a shirtless selfie of myself or whatever, no face, just a body. That was about as cut I was gonna get. And I definitely didn't have like the rippling abs or nothing. It was dumb.
Well, I mean, obviously not all lifting means you're gonna have abs.
Oh yeah. Now I was centralizing on having like a trim body and stuff and maybe show some abs, but come to find out that if you want the abs to be exposed, you have to damage your protective layer on your stomach. So it's actually not healthy to have that type of thing, and that's probably why they spray paint the shit on there and whatnot.
And another gas delivery truck just pulled up after the other one just left. Literally like 5 minutes apart from each other. I bet the other one left to go to the one that this one just came from.
Hold on, I gotta look up these enemy names. I'm not gonna look it up and I'm not gonna be able to figure it out. Yeah, dude, it was not worth, man, not worth. Oh.
That's why I never ever did any kind of crap like that in school. Because I was like, eh. I mean, my school was too small to have a weightlifting sort of like department, a specific like thing, even in gym class for it. Like my senior year, they built an indoor gym
That's
at the school, but like it was like every other week that we'd go to it or something. It's not like you were there constantly every day.
yeah, you don't want to be you definitely don't want to constantly work out either, because then you don't have time to recover. Because essentially when you're working out and stuff, when you're actually like lifting weights or doing some like resistance training or something, you're kind of damaging your body to an extent. Not what you think you're doing. As long as you have protein before and after working out, you will get the gain that you want.
Right, and the proper rest, obviously, like at least 8 hours of sleep and stretching and making sure those muscles aren't tense all the fucking time.
Yep. Okay. And they call it micro tearing. It's the nerdy term for that, but I just say you're kind of, yeah. You can get pretty nerdy about it, but we're about to have adult beverages, and I don't want to get nerdy about that right now, so.
Yeah, you can get nerdy about what's in beer.
Nah. I start drinking, I start having a good time.
I start doing anything that involves being under the influence, and I start having a good time.
Oh, yeah.
generally. It'd be very rare to not find me having a.
But I would almost say the best example of folks that get the spray painting and like spray tanning and stuff is folks that pose for like the muscle magazines and stuff, and a little bit of wrestling. I mean,
Yeah.
kinda, but not too far to the extent. I don't know, like, now I gotta show the photo now. The fake tan. So there's this cosplayer that I follow.
Oh.
She goes by the handle of Amazon Mandy.
Oh.
If I remember right, she's definitely the definition of ripped.
That was a loud motorcycle.
I have to go on Twitter for this one. She's smart about her shit.
Good. Tweeter. I might as well go on Tweeter. Never use it, but.
I'm just wondering if she ever posted a photo of, yeah, there we go. When you have a gal that has biceps like that, yeah, that's pretty ripped.
$336.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I don't know if she ever had a... I want to say she had photos of the midriff exposed a bit, but she's also very, very careful what she posts, too. I get it. I mean, she's, I want to say, a tall, attractive blonde, and that's, you know, number one thing that most dudes look for, including myself.
Not yet.
And guilty as charged. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. I don't mind me a fit girl.
There's a nice, pretty much body shot without the midriff exposed, but it's like, yep. Yep.
So, the only thing that I dislike about certain things like that is like when they have a name like Amazon something, I expect them to be tall and muscular, not just muscular.
Oh, she's got legs for days, sir. You needed to click on that like full body thing. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, I didn't feel the confirm, bitch. Go Someone's like, oh, it might not be a safe.
And she has a pretty freaking big dog, too. So it's like, yep. You know, she's very, very careful what she shares. Mostly either cosplay progress or expressing her opinion type of thing.
I wonder how tall she is.
I'm not sure for certain. I don't know. This is one of those things you kind of don't worry about. You kind of just appreciate.
A legit General Holdo from Last Jedi, though, that she did.
Oh, fuck yeah, it is.
She looks almost exactly like the actress that played her. Like, what the fuck?
Some freaking people could do that. It's freaking crazy.
Right? It's like, yeah, we have this technology that people call deepfakes, where, you know, obviously, like, you're putting somebody else's face on.
Mm-hmm.
Which is probably what they did for Rogue One when they remade Leia in her, you know.
Oh, they absolutely had to.
But then you have these cosplayers that can just contour, you know, do the contouring with, like, their makeup and shit, and all of a sudden they look like fucking, you know, Natalie Portman or whoever the fuck. It's like,
I think it's just the wig and the big old dress thing or whatever. And it's like, bam, it's Holdo. It's like, wow.
yeah. Now I'm trying to think of what character I saw recently, but the chick that was cosplaying the character was like, you would almost think the video game came to life. I was like, holy shit.
Was it Yaya Han?
No.
No.
I've seen her Chun-Li though, but no.
Her Chun-Li is fucking nuts, yo. Like, what? Okay, we gotta show Dynamite now. It's like interest peaked and interest
Right.
fucking rewarded.
Interest levels over 9,000.
Uh-huh. Here you be. Alright, that's enough distractions.
Hope my lead ain't expecting a recap because I'm not doing it. Last couple of times I was without him.
Dude, I know. There's some freaking legit cosplayers out there doing it. It's nuts.
Nah, the cosplayers that do like insane amounts of detail are the ones that win my respect. Like, you know, they spend fucking months making a costume that they're gonna wear once for convention.
That's why I respect Yaya Han. Like, holy shit, dude. I've been respecting Amazon Mandy as well for some time just because she puts her heart and soul into that shit, man. That and I was had
Speak it.
No, you can't make me. I was following Heidi O'Farrell before all the shit went down last year. I even went to some of her Twitch streams and stuff and asked general questions about, like, hey, how's it going? How's the husband, pro Jared, et cetera, et cetera. She didn't seem to mind answering questions at the time, so I don't know what the hell went down, really.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw his whole video, like, apology video or whatever the hell he had going on.
The only thing I'm just thankful for is that he's not an actual pedo, but yeah. Female wrestler for the AEW whose most recent outfit, I think, is inspired by Tifa from Episode 7. Hikaru Shida. And she could almost... a live-action Tifa. Oh, wow. But yeah, dude, I called, the Tifa thing, like, right away. It's just like, dude, her boobs will be fine in the remake, and of course they're just fine. They're large, they're obnoxious, and they're in charge, and that's just how it's supposed to be. They just look more natural. That's it.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, she did a straight up Tifa cosplay. Oh, shit. Hold on, we'll check it out after the battle here. Alright, let's check this out, and I'll send it your way here in a little bit. Holy fucking shit, ladies and gentlemen. It's fucking Tifa. It's straight up Tifa. A Dear Diary, boing. No, seriously. You gotta click the link, dude. You have to.
I did.
Oh.
I did.
Okay. That is all natural hair, too. Holy shit. Wow. GG. Wow. Alright. What was the last buttfucker we have to kill here? Oopsies. Shit. Hell. Why do we have to have a unique monster in this mix? To this day, though, I still have a really funny ass tweet I like to look at once in a while just to make myself laugh. It's it's making the mockery of Jesse from 7 Remake. See if I can get it here. Jesus, I shitpost a lot on Twitter. It's probably why I don't hold on to followers often. Oh well. It's my own filter, I'll use it as I like. Shit. Where'd everything go? What the fuck? Aha! And then the follow-up after. Just a big old bonk. I think I like the bonk one better than the other one. The art of the other one's funny, but this the bonk is as funny as hell. Ugh. Let's go get that beer. Looking up all these memes and shit and whatnot. Oh. Where's the OBS at? The old bullshit. It's my Twitter. This broadcast has not been brought to you by Miller Lite. Great taste, less filling. Enjoy responsibly. By that meaning, drink as much as you like. No. Please do drink responsibly. There you go, Punches. He ain't drinking alone now. I ain't no fucking connoisseur. I just drink whatever I get sometimes. Hell, I even got fucking White Claw in the fridge, man. Whatever. Number one, I'll tell you right now, I'm not paid enough to be a connoisseur. That sounds cheap of me, but yeah. And number two, if I just want to get drunk, dude, I'll just get drunk. I get $20 whiskey, and I get cheap beer. But cheap date, I promise. I think the biggest thing that's kind of scaring away people, though, I'll type it in chat, that way we don't, Yeah. Kind of where I've been growing up, where I've come from and stuff. That's probably like, I don't know, the ordeal that you have to go through to find quote unquote happiness or something. Man, no way. It's like, alright, boomer. Alright. There's that whole thing too, and it's just like, I don't know, some folks have some just strange and weird dreams, man. I'm here, I'm just like, I just want to try and make it before I even worry about anything else. Make sure I got steady income and shit. Decent equity. Ooh, wop. Alright, you still there, dude? Take your time, dude.
That's not good.
Oh, hi, you're back.
Yeah, there we go. Just had to disconnect and reconnect, apparently.
Well, that's why I DM'd saying your voice thinger might be broken or something.
Yeah. I had myself muted because my pressure washer was fucking talking to me while I was driving.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Plus, I'm pretty sure the sound of the truck comes over through the mic while I'm driving anything.
Well, it's probably information that's not privy to us anyway, so we probably didn't want to listen in on that anyway.
Nope. I'm driving home now. Oh man, can't wait to fucking be in my bed.
How's things? Me. Me.
So you're done for today then?
Yep. Fucking finally. 4:12 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, hopefully your vehicle's in decent shape, hopefully.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, excuse me.
Doesn't feel
Sorry.
like anything to it.
I'm gonna be getting the burps. I'm having beer. Sorry.
Yeah, looks like we're all good. My car is running fine. No broken windows, no slashed tires.
That's good.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of the most, not being able to get home. Then I got a clusterfuck to deal with at home too, because my mom's boyfriend put his car in the garage so that his crazy ex doesn't come and fucking slash his tires. Then my mom decided to park her car outside on the grass in front of our fucking ring, video camera doorbell thing.
Oops.
Like, that's fun. If she comes and fucking slashes your tires, you can't go the fuck to work.
Well, hopefully she doesn't.
Yeah, well, that's the whole reason she parked in front of the, I don't know, that's gonna really stop the bitch from trying to do stuff that she's doing. And my mom's already running on a donut because her other front tire was about to explode as it is.
Welcome back, Dynamite. Well, here's hoping that you have a fair night of no crazy bitch tonight.
Yeah, when I get home, I'm turning the flashlight on my phone and I'm checking my mom's car.
Right. But yeah, man, whenever I'm streaming, I'm not trying to ignore the problem. I'm trying to, like, process thinking when I'm streaming. Because when I turn on a video game, I'm able to, I don't know, interact minimally with the video game, but I'm also thinking. I don't know if you ever noticed or not, but I'm kind of ongoing thinker. I'm always thinking about something.
Yeah, I'm not. My mind stops when I'm doing something specific. Like when I'm focused on something, I'm focused on that one thing. I'm never like
Oh yeah,
10 other things at the same time.
that happens when I play guitar. I'm focused on guitar.
Right.
Yeah, terrible
Like,
at it,
for
but
example, like if it's like a really good game and I'm like into it, I
oh
focus
yeah.
on nothing but that game until I'm done with it. And then, like that's what I did with Spider-Man, the recent one for PS4. Like I was on that shit for like 2 weeks. Fucking played through pretty much every difficulty and every side mission, whatever. I platinum trophied that shit in like a week. And I platinum trophied it before they added New Game Plus, and made that a requirement to platinum.
That's some good commitment.
And that's the first game that I ever platinum too.
Dynamite says he loved it on PS4. I might have to check it out. Oh hi.
That Spider-Man game was. Dude, they got the webs right. Fucking combat felt like kind of felt like a little bit more Arkham games combat. Like it's that fluid, like really that fluid.
That's pretty fluid.
The story was fucking fantastic. Like Insomniac, they're the guys who write Ratchet and Clank and they did Spyro back in the day. Like those guys outdid themselves with that Spider-Man game. Like, and they got help from Marvel. Like they were backed by Marvel to do the game. That experience, and yeah, you need to play it for yourself whenever you get the chance because it's fucking fantastic.
Sounds legit.
Or if I need new tires, my passenger side tire is running kind of rough. It's shaking a lot. Here and last time ago, so they go on air. My new tires.
Me. Me.
That 7-Eleven empty. Fuck. I've never seen it that vacant at 4:20 in the morning. Shit.
The Iron Spider-Man. I have to look that one up. I know some of the costumes. I think my favorite was Secret Wars. When he was trying out the symbiote for the first time. First time.
See, people were pissed off about the Spider-Man game because that was the one suit Insomniac did not put in the game. It's the black.
The black symbiote, really?
Yeah, they didn't put that one in there. I think they're saving it for the sequel. For specific reasons that I'm not going to spoil for whenever you do get the chance to play the game. But yeah.
No, that's my...
They put so many other decent suits in there. Like they put the Ghost Spider, which is Ghost Rider and Spider-Man put together.
That's cool.
They did Iron Spider Mach 1 and 2. So they did the Iron Spider from the Marvel movie.
Yeah.
They did the red Iron Spider that he wore in the comics. They did a Secret Wars one, but it wasn't the symbiote. It was a different one. They did the Spider-Verse, the Into the Spider-Verse suit. Not Miles Morales' suit, but the other one. They did a Cyborg Ninja Spider-Man one.
Nice.
They did Spider-Punk or something like that, where he's basically like, he's got spikes going up his mask and stuff, and he wears a fucking denim jacket.
Nice.
Converse shoes.
Iron Spider, I kind of figured Iron Man and Spider-Man collaborated and made the Iron Spider. That's what I figured anyway.
They have the Spider-Man 2099 suit twice. They have the white version and the regular standard. They have the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit.
But yeah, Secret Wars is probably my favorite arc of... One of the few favorite arcs from Marvel. This Secret Wars altogether. It's like, this shit's actually good. Why can't we get more of this?
I think they plan to do movies based on the comics.
I wouldn't want Secret War movies, though. Because there's...
I don't know. They're gonna do multiple
You're breaking up really bad, by the way.
around it. Yeah, it's the area that I'm in.
Right. Everyone's got their own little preference, and like I was saying, I don't really know if I want Secret Wars to be made into a movie, because there's some deep and cryptic shit in Secret Wars that you had to read the other comics to read the Secret Wars as well, that led up to the events of the Secret Wars.
Right.
What the fuck was that? That was the, whatchamacallit there. If you didn't really understand, a couple of years ago when the storyboard director decided to have freaking Captain America go Hail Hydra, it's like, oh god, here we go. Oh boy. Yeah. That's a can of worms I'm not going to get into tonight right now.
Well, it's like the time they made Superman Russian, too.
Oh yeah.
Marvel and DC have done some questionable changes to some of their heroes.
Oh yeah.
Female Thor was a good idea. I liked that idea.
Well, yeah.
Oh, she had a very quick run.
Yeah, see this other Iron Spider that Dynamite linked us, it's pretty wicked. I'll slide it in your DMs. Hold on. I got you. I got you, broski, don't worry. I can see why he likes it, because he did show the movie one, but then he showed that one too.
Yeah, they have both the movie one and that one in the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They have both of those. Yeah, they have quite a few. They have quite a few decent suits in there. And then, like I said, they have the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit from the Sam Raimi movies.
Yeah.
They've got his one of his stealth suits is really cool looking. Then they have like Spider Armor Mach 3 or some shit. It kind of looks like a iteration of Red Hood's armor almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got like, I think it's like 20 something suits that you can choose from or some shit. You obviously have to unlock them throughout your playthrough, but
Yeah, I mean, the trope of having, you know, a female variant is nothing new for the hero. I mean, they did, you know, He-Man, and then they had She-Ra, where she still used the same power of whatchamacallit there. I forget what that was, the sword or whatever.
right.
Both were bestowed the power.
Yeah.
So having a female Thor being bestowed the same power, yeah, that from Mjolnir, that's nothing new. Very typical trope. Not a bad one, though.
Well, the way that they did it was kind of just weird, and I think they're going to kind of do a similar thing for the new Thor movie that's coming out, Love and Thunder
Man.
or whatever. Like, it's basically like Thor goes back to, you know, where he lives, and then Jane Foster becomes Thor for a short amount of time. And I think near the end of something, I can't remember if it actually happened or if it ended up being some kind of figment of imagination because she has cancer and she's dying in the hospital. And then
Oh yeah, the storyboard for that was she was granted the power from Mjolnir, but yeah. Then she actually did die, so she wasn't able to withhold the power of Mjolnir, basically.
And I know right now the Iron Man run that's going, it's female. I don't remember what her name is though.
Yeah, it was bad writing, bad execution, bad art direction. It's all down to the artist and storyboard leader. You can really strike gold, or you can burn up in flames. Who was that one artist that had just obnoxious muscle detail? There's like muscle upon muscle. Who was that artist? Hold on, we need to Google that now. Rob Liefeld? I think so.
Who?
Yep, it's... Yep. Yep, Rob Liefeld, you're right.
Pants off.
Like, dude, how fucking jacked do you need Captain America to be?
All the way.
Not all that way, though.
10,000%.
The man seriously looks like he has fucking breast implants. I'm fucking serious. That's... Yep, you're absolutely correct there, Dynamite. The thing with Deadpool, though, is I think he started out okay with Deadpool, because he didn't really have him in insane muscular detail and shit. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. It got to kind of borderline bullying, it did, but even his depictions of women were just as bad as well. So it wasn't just the overly muscular freaking dudes, like his own depictions of ladies were just, oh, what happened?
Computer? Are you broken?
Uh-oh.
Precision X is just like sitting there not loading and Discord's taking forever to open.
That's not good.
No.
But no, just looking at some of the art that he provided so far is just like, oof, for the most part. But yeah, his depictions of ladies were pretty bad. Stanley is roasting the both of them. That just sounds great because Stan, good old Uncle Stan, is phenomenal at roasting and self-depreciating and making fun of others' humor. What was his last cameo appearance? It was the Avengers movie, one of them, wasn't it? Before he passed away.
Yeah. I believe so. But he made a cameo in the PS4 Spider-Man game.
Well, yeah, it's not hard to digitize his voice and shit, so.
Yeah, but it was actually him. He actually did the mocap.
Oh.
Face and everything. Yeah, so he was in that, and then...
That's what I meant, though. His last film was in the Avengers, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it, Infinity War, because I don't think he was...
Infinity. Yep, Infinity War, yep.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure he didn't show up in Endgame, and he didn't show up in Spider-Man Far From Home either, I don't think.
At least he was able to see his own creation, Ant-Man, get on the big screen decently. The first Ant-Man wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. A little over the top at the end, but it wasn't that bad. I would almost vote Ant-Man was... Uh-oh. But I would almost vote that, Ant-Man's his best creation, I'd say. I mean, overall in all time, Spider-Man was his best creation, but second best, that definitely belongs to Ant-Man, I'd say. But that's just my opinion anyway.
Vivaldi never takes up that much CPU. What the fuck? I must have a memory leak somewhere. Because...
Hell yeah, Dynamite. Hell yeah.
one of my web browsers, and it was using my entire fucking thing of CPU almost.
You might need to run a malware bytes on your rig. Almost sounds like it's almost like you sound like you picked up something. Granted, I'm pretty sure you didn't mean to, but even browsing simply Twitter can cause problems and shit too. Even just browsing the web can pick up shit. It's amazing what folks have done in the World Wide Web and stuff.
No threats detected.
Oh yeah. I would say Hulk is the third best creation from Stan Lee. Just because of the era that the Hulk came out and stuff, you know, the whole radiation thing, and you know, everything was into fallout shelters and stuff. It was a time of its place that sold like gold. If I remember right, Stan introduced Wolverine through the Hulk.
Weird.
What's that?
Chrome is fine.
Huh.
The second I opened up the other web browser that I have, it was instantly shooting my CPU up to fucking 50 Celsius.
That's weird.
And GPU's good though.
181, and that was, I think at the time Hulk was able to remain in a state of... He had some intelligence, so he was like Mr. Gray, I think that is what it was. Where he wasn't full on Green Hulk, he was able to kind of snoop around in trench coat and stuff. Or not Mr. Gray, Mr. Joe. I corrected myself. Still a strange state to be in, though, like halfway smart and halfway like raging. Well then. It's 18.
Is dumb. Yay. There we go. That's what I needed.
Everything up and running now?
Oh shit. Yeah,
I-
I'm in the middle of trying to type something up and like one of the things that I had going wasn't working right.
Yeah. Oh, the legendary Wendigo. Oh man, that monster's been depicted and reimagined over the years. I don't even remember what the original Wendigo was supposed to be.
I don't either, but I know it was in Until Dawn. Or at least a iteration of it.
Yes.
Freak
I'm gonna have to
thing.
look that up. I don't even fucking remember what a Wendigo is supposed to be.
Well, I think it literally means like skin crawler or something like that.
Yeah,
I
that's...
think what the folklore of it is, it used to like take people's skin and wear it as like a disguise, and then it would like eat you or some shit. I don't know, it's got some really fucked up backstory from what I remember. It's like some ancient Native American thing or something.
That sounds amazingly brutal, but I don't know if that's supposed to be the Wendigo or not.
I can't remember either, honestly, but I just remember in Until Dawn, they portrayed it as something kind of like that.
A skin-wearing fiend. Alright, we're gonna have to look this up now. Yeah, the Wendigo is part of the traditional belief system of a number of Algonquin-speaking peoples, including the Ojibwe, Saltu, the Cree, Naskapi, and the Innu. Although descriptions can vary somewhat, common to all these cultures is the view that the Wendigo is a malevolent, thank you, cannibalistic supernatural being. They were strongly associated with winter, the north, coldness, famine, and starvation. The Wendigo was gaunt to the point of emaciation, its desiccated skin pulled tightly over its bones, with its bones pushing out against its skin, its complexion the ash gray of death, and its eyes pushed back deep into their sockets. The Wendigo looked like a gaunt skeleton recently disinterred from the grave. What lips it had were tattered and bloody, unclean and suffering from suppression of the flesh. The Wendigo gave off a strange and eerie odor of decay, decomposition of death and corruption. So it is a cannibalistic zombie type thing. In Ojibwe, Eastern Cree, West Main, Swampy Cree, Naskapi, and Innu lore, Wendigos are often described as giants that are many times larger than human beings. A characteristic absent from myths in the Algonquin cultures. Whenever a Wendigo ate another person, it would grow in proportion to the meal it just had eaten, so it could never be full. Therefore, Wendigos are portrayed as simultaneously gluttonous and extremely thin due to starvation. The Wendigo is seen as an embodiment of gluttony, greed, and excess. Never satisfied after killing and consuming one person, they are constantly searching for new victims. Yeah. Pretty brutal.
Yep.
In some traditions, humans overpowered by greed could turn into Wendigos. The myth thus served as a method of encouraging cooperation and moderation. Other sources say Wendigos were created when a human resorted to cannibalism to survive. Humans could also turn into Wendigos by being in contact with them for too long. Taboo reinforcement ceremony. Among the... I'm not going to enunciate that one, I'm probably going to butcher it. The Cree and the Ojibwe, a sacrificial ceremony dance is sometimes performed during times of famine to reinforce the seriousness of the Wendigo taboo. The ceremony known as... we're just going to not enunciate that either. Was performed during times of famine. It involved wearing masks and dancing backwards around a drum. The last known Wendigo ceremony conducted in the United States was at Lake Wendigo of Star Island of Cass Lake, located within the Leech Lake Indian Reservation in northern Minnesota. Well, that's gonna keep me up at night tonight. Fun shit. Probably shouldn't have looked it up now. Well, I just went down and fucked myself, that's alright. That's all good. I'm a danger to myself. I always claim I'm a harbinger of chaos to an extent. I may or may not fuck myself and fuck other people in the process.
Yeah, the whole thing in Until Dawn was very interesting.
Yeah.
The Wendigo stuff. I never played the game. Well, I watched plenty of playthroughs to get my fair share of
Right. No, I get that.
going on. Seemed like a good game though, but I never played it. It was one of those interactive, kind of like Heavy Rain type games.
Yeah.
But not made by the same studio that did Heavy Rain.
Yeah, they kind of... Marvel kind of made their own unique little Wendigo, which, I mean... Go ahead and do whatever you like. The only thing I just ask you to respect is the original concept of what the hell the, Cthulhu is supposed to be. Half man, half squid with the squid head.
Yeah, sounds like the goat man, or whatever his name is. He's got a goat head, but the body of a man. But he's still like 8 feet tall or some crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be literally like some very evil spirit of some sort.
I've read a few short stories of H.P. Lovecraft and stuff time to time. Shadow or Innsmouth is pretty deep and disturbing. Yeah, that sounds about right for the introduction to Wolverine and stuff. Alright, I think we interact with just about everyone here in town. Lovecraft had a few pretty fucked up monsters beyond Cthulhu, though. He had a few. I mean, the most famous one is the Cthulhu monster. I think there was like one more I can't quite remember at this moment in time. It's like, 4 in the morning, I'm playing video games all day, brain's a little... Mwop. Oh yeah, poster child, nowhere near as powerful as some things are meant to be in the Lovecraftian types of things.
See, this keyboard does a lot better than the original one I got from the same people. Happy with this one.
Nice.
And it's got black switches this time. I decided to go for black instead of brown. And I like the black. They're pretty nice. They're not as loud as I thought they were. The way it's listed is it's black, brown, or black, blue, red, brown. Or brown, red. I can't remember.
Azahoth, yeah, that was the one. Okay, well, I think I'm done fucking around here. I'm already kind of losing focus anyway. Taking care of frickin' lost levels. Oh boy.
English. Do you type it? No, I don't. I tried to say more alike than they might think for something that I'm...
Wait a minute. I'm just double checking, making sure I fucking saved. Oh. I love this game, but oh man, yeah, I did. Okay, 6/1/2020.
Oh, it's June 1st. Nice.
No, dude, freaking Lovecraft is always a welcome term and whatnot on my freaking channel. I've read some of the short stories that he's written. Oh, where are we at? I think we're just chatting, aren't we? Yeah. Just chatting, hanging out, having beer. What do you mean you're having beer? It's because we are, motherfucker. Deal with it. Put my big old ugly mug up. It's kind of nice to set up OBS like this, where I can just have like the game up there and stuff, and my face. Yeah, we went through quite a bit today. We played Zelda 1 and beat it, Super Mario Brothers 1 and beat it, and lost levels. Hey, Haku. What's up, man? Yep, Call of Cthulhu. Yep, it's probably one of the best short stories. Of how twisted and freaking far out Lovecraft really was.
Oh yeah.
It's been a minute since you visited. We took a nap. Naps are fantastic. I think at the... What was it? Like the warning was, that the Cthulhu's sleep was disturbed and he was awoken rudely. His powers are pretty much like immeasurable and stuff. I think. I think. If he was disturbed, if he woke up on his own, then he was practically nothing. Shit. Which just puts emphasis on don't be poking the bear and waking it up. Oh, sir. Oh, shit. Yeah, I own a few Wii titles. Sunk some money into the Wii Virtual Console. Oh well, happens. It was kind of cool to support things. I think so, but like one, and that's about it. Speaking of mythical monsters and stuff, I think the giant slore was able to get rendered and stuff in the Ghostbusters video game. Been wanting to play that. I think we might get like the remake of it, maybe. Add or just play it again anyway. It was fucking great. Ghostbusters 2009. Fuck yeah, that's some fun shit right there.
Ghostbusters.
Yes.
They're coming out with a new one. The new movie.
I seen the trailer for that.
Actually looks kind of interesting.
Yes.
Might give it a shot when it actually comes out.
I think we own at least 2009 Ghostbusters on Steam. I know I played it a while ago.
Ghostbuster.
Let's see. Go to the alphabet. Hopefully I remember it. Yeah. Wow, that was a while ago. Coming this Christmas time. It's been 6 years since I've played the 2009 game.
Damn.
Uh-huh. Should probably throw that into the mix, maybe. Did I watch Answer the Call? Yes. Yes, I did.
Who are you gonna call?
There's at least one thing I'll admit about Answer the Call. When they finally got into the action sequence where they were legitimately like busting ghosts, that was actually pretty fucking cool. To see the combat and stuff and whatnot. The rest of it, no. There's a very... Let me try and think of the actual word. I've said the word before, but I don't remember. It's not awkward, it's more... What is it? Yeah, me pretty much did. I would almost vote for more strange, and not the good type of strange. The really... We definitely kind of headed into a territory where we had a pretty poor choice of a scriptwriter for the movie overall. If the story was actually interesting and not driven by internet memes and other shenanigans that is like a catch-22 entertainment thing that's like making like a quick buck or something, if it actually had depth. There we go. That's the word we're looking for. It just goes back to the script writing. The ad-lib can be forced sometimes, but script writers can make it look like They literally did do ad-libbing for the whole thing. They really can go that direction. It's almost amazing. No, no, I would almost say the lack of the character development, the lack of anything of the backstory of any of them, honestly, made it even worse as it was. Granted, the original 84 Ghostbusters didn't have a whole lot of backstory to begin with, but they didn't really need much to work with either. It was already a brand new established type of thing. They got kicked out and they started their own business, and it's kind of like a comfy, cozy success story type of thing. The approach with the corny jokes and the jokes overall is the less is definitely more. The less corny jokes, the better. And if you have a certain execution point to where it's like meta right here and stuff and whatnot, you can make that corny joke even funnier when it's on that pun type of thing and you actually get it on the spot, and it's like, that was actually really fucking funny because it was timed right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm not here ripping on anyone's acting whatsoever. They're given a script, they act on it, they get paid. That's why I'm falling back onto the storyboard, the story creation, and the script writer. The actual backbone. The folks that sit behind the computer pretty much like all day writing stories and stuff, and it almost seems like something was definitely lost in translation from I almost want to say it just fell right back into the old trope of the script writing was on the whole cash grab thing of just doing internet jokes and internet memes and stuff. You don't really do that with a movie. That's how you kind of ruin one, really. Unless it's not like a movie to be taken seriously at all, it's just a freaking B movie. Then you look at it with a different lens altogether and like examine the evidence and stuff. Oh, everyone involved with the movie, they did what needed to be done. They did the countless scenes or whatever, hours and hours of cut, try this again, cut, try this again, cut, try this again type of thing. That they went through that. I'm not ripping on that whatsoever. That's the hardest part to deal with. We don't talk about that stuff often. We let that be. We move on from that. Because that's a whole different world of director and actor, and that's something we don't speak of very much. man, I don't... It's not really a disappointment either. It's almost as bad as going, it is what it is type of thing, and then it exists, which it does. The only kudos I can give to the movie is mostly its action sequence and its soundtrack. Its soundtrack was fucking baller. It was definitely slapping. Well, yeah, the product placement was pretty there. You kind of have to do that with every movie, though. It's basically Wayne's World, man. That little snippet about the Doritos, Pepsi, Pizza Hut, everything. That whole little... You know what? Fuck that. Let's look that up on YouTube. Yep, there it is. I will not bow to any sponsor.
Vanderhoff. The fact is, he's the sponsor. And you signed a contract guaranteeing him certain concessions, one of them being a spot on the show.
Well, that's where I see things just a little differently. Contract or no, I will not bow to any sponsor.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but basically it's the nature of the beast.
Maybe I'm wrong on this one, but for me, the beast doesn't include selling out. Garth, you know what I'm talking about, right?
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
I can't talk about it anymore. It's giving me a headache.
Here, take 2 of these.
Ah, new print. Little, yellow, different.
Look, you can stay here in the big leagues and play by the rules, or you can go back to the farm club in Aurora. It's your choice.
Yes, and it's the choice of a new generation.
Like, that alone probably paid for the whole movie. Sony was pretty bad in that movie, though. Sony really was. Wade's World, the first one is just... Oh, I don't know, like gold. It really is. Especially when Garth is all decked out in Reebok. This is the funniest shit. like they're mocking it, but they're also like, yeah, we're kind of doing product placement. Rob Lowe's hair has so much oil in it, the US is just trying to invade it. Some of the shit that these people post is fucking amazing. Huh. Nice. I would almost vote Rob's probably cool. Like an IRL. Anyway. Um. Great copy pasta. Good stuff. Where are we at here? What are we doing? Oh yeah, he was involved in a lot of movies, not just the one. Rob Lowe is... Oh yeah. Let's check this out. Rob Lowe IMDb. Yeah. I'm not seeing The Outsiders. Or wait. Nope, that's a lie. Hold on. Oh, wow. Yeah. 1983, The Outsiders. Soda Pop Curtis. I stand corrected.